Welcome to Season 4. Today we have a special guest. His name is Paul. He was locked up for 20 years and did not realize that he had possessed the key.
Are you looking for the key? The key to success? The key to your life? Only you have that answer. Let me tell you a little story. You see, if I knew back then what I knew today, I may not be making this video, but I am. So I need you to listen. You see, I'm a lot like you. Maybe some of you. Dysfunctional family, growing up in the streets, drugs, women, money. I did it all. But never once did I think that a kid like me would be headed for the penitentiary. So here I am, 20 years later, speaking to you to let you know there is a way. There is a way out. There is a way to freedom. Now you need to know a few things. First, that one, nobody, and I mean nobody, is going to give you anything in life. The saying is true. Nothing in life is free. And I want to tell you, if you're out there on those streets, if you're running, ripping, and doing your thing, it will come to an end. So tonight, I need you to make a decision. I need you to look inside yourself. I need you to search for truth. You see, nothing in my life changed until everything in my life changed. And that was the day I woke up in prison for 20 years. So here I am 20 years later, giving back to you, letting you know that there is a way out. But the only way out is for you to search, for you to find truth. For me, I had to silence my spirit. I had to silence the voices in my mind. See, it wasn't the voices of the men screaming in prison. It wasn't the voices of the guards or the guns or the block guns popping off during riots in prisons that were holding me back, that were keeping me from moving forward. It was the voices within me, within my own mind, within my own head that kept me from succeeding, that kept me from going forward. So I had to come to a point in my life where I had to silence those voices. And the only way to do that is silence your spirit. And so I made that decision one day to do that. And so I quiet my mind, I quiet my spirit, and I began to listen. And I began to hear the voice of God in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. And He began to show me who I really was and show me the power that I possessed as a man. Not just as a man in the flesh, but a man of God. You see, I could do nothing without Him. So where is the key? That's what I would ask God on a daily. Lord, show me the key. Help me to know how to be a better man. And one day, I heard that voice in my mind, and my heart, and my spirit, and every part of me, that voice of God saying, you have the key. You've had the key From day one, from the day you were born, the key was with you all the time. But you see, many times we're too caught up. We're too caught up in our own minds. We're too caught up in our own ways. We're too caught up in our own feelings to know truth. So I'm here to tell you that you, all of you, each and every one of you possess power within yourself, possess the key to unlock these chains. The key is within. The power is with you. Don't look to the left. Don't look to the right. Look within, and you will find the key. But you, and only you, can make that decision. No one can do it for you. Not your wife, not your children, not your parents, not your friends. Only you possess the key to freedom. Today, I'm asking you to quiet your spirit, to look within yourself for that key. My name is Paul Salseda. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I just finished doing 20 years in prison. And so I wanted to share that with each and every one of you here today, because as you see, this is big. We coming in here, we're not coming in here for the glitz and the glamour. Yes, we are going to be successful. That is what we are going to do, because we don't do this to not be successful. But more so, we're here for each and every one of you, because this is where I came from. See, if we can't be successful with you, each one of you, as individuals, as people who need a hand up and not a handout, if we cannot do that, then our company, our whole existence is for nothing. We are not successful. If we are not giving back to where we came from, we are not successful. So I am so grateful to have this opportunity to share with you, you know, and I brought my little badge of honor to let you guys know. This is me. This is me right here. Very proud to be Goodwill family. After 20 years in prison, I was sitting where you were sitting less than 9 months ago, coming through this same program. But I had a vision, and I had hope. So when I came through this program, not knowing what it would be, not knowing what it would give back to me, you know, I was in the blind. I just came. I said, I'm in this reentry house, Health Right 360. They posed this program to me. I jumped on the opportunity, because if you do not seize the moment, if you do not seize the opportunity, and if you do not do for yourself, no one's going to do it for you. And I hate to say that. After 20 years in prison, any of you been incarcerated here, you know that. You stand on your own 2 feet like a man. So I said to myself, I said, if I can stand on my own 2 feet in some of the most toughest and roughest prisons, all the way from up north, down south, in between, and still make it and succeed, then I know somebody else in these programs can do the same thing. But maybe they need to hear the story. So with that being said, when I came through the program, I met Mr. Ruben Ledesma, who I consider today a very dear friend. Then with that being said, there were other people involved too. Apple, Rita, Robbie, the whole Goodwill family. So I want you guys to know, while you're here, make a family. Don't just come here and just sit back. Listen to what Ruben's teaching you. Take advantage of the job opportunities and everything they have laid down for you. And I promise you, you'll succeed, man. Whatever you put this to, if I could do 20 years in prison, less than 8 months, 9 months ago, sit in this classroom, be where I'm at right now, doors of opportunity opening for me, not because of me, but I believe because of my belief in God, one, and because I keep grinding, because I don't give up. But I'm no smarter than you, I'm no better than you. If I could do it, you could do it. I promise you that. So I'm very grateful that I had this opportunity to come through Goodwill. Not only did I graduate from the Leadership Academy, I also graduated from the National Retail Federation group and teachings with Megan, but I also got a job at Goodwill. So this is my house. These are my people. They always will be. But I also have another family, the TMoore Motivation family. So that's how God works, you know. When you put your best foot forward and people are seeing that you're trying to do something good with your life, guess what? God says open that door for him. You ain't got to be super religious. You ain't got to be none of that. Just put your best foot forward and people will recognize that. And they'll give you a hand up. Got to be willing to help yourself. And then when someone helps you, you got to be willing to come back. You got to be willing to come back and give it back. So that's why we're here today. That's why we went to sleep at 2:30 in the morning, getting everything ready. Cameras, equipment, all this for you guys. So you know that we care, man. We want to do it big for you guys. I want you to get that. I need you guys to get that. We did it for you. I told Tony, these are my people, man. We need to do something for them because they're my people. This is where I came from. And we're not holding nothing back when we come here. And so that's what we do, man. We're going to give you all our best. You know, so without further ado, you guys, I really don't want to take up too much more time. I just wanted you to know, man, you're all important, man. Know your value. Know your value. I don't care what anybody says. Know your value. How many of you feel, I'm going to ask you one question. How many of you feel and know that you're worth something? Raise your hand. Amen. I like that. That's a beautiful thing. Because you are. You really are. As you know that, even I know that. I know my value, but every day I got to get up and remind myself. Because sometimes that old spirit comes back and wants to take you backwards. But we're going forward, right, guys? We all going forward, right, guys? All right.
Look at me. You did it. You did it. You're not there anymore. Look at me. You are not there. You're free now. Remember when I told you, you have the key? I'm proud of you. You hear me? I'm proud of you.
So